Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Very good morning to all. Our team by route to Malaysia at the moment in Istanbul, day 49 and countries number 19. We plan to spend around 3 weeks in Turkey in order us to apply for visa and permission to drive foreign vehicle. And this is the next challenge for us, to travel another at least 6 or 7 countries before reach Malaysia. Without any backing, any sponsor from anybody, we try our best, try to get the minimum, the cheapest way to reach Malaysia. So this is our update until now, and inshallah we will update from time to time. Day 51, 1st of September 2013. Yes, so far, we are on 4,000 miles from Siham to current location, 6,400 kilometers.
I think I wish we learn a bit more before we actually, travel. Every time I look at, some of the Turkish series now, I was like, I wish that, we learn a bit more. There's a lot of places that we actually visit. For example, we stopped in Erdin, one of the very oldest city at the time of Ottoman Empire. A lot of mosques that been built at the time. We probably did not actually understand much of how important the historical value are. There's not lots of campsite in Turkey. So we park next to the mosque because the embassy are not far from that we need to go the next morning. So that's the first night we arrive in Ankara.
Hari yang ke-56, kami di Gobasi, Ankara.
While we were parking, someone knocked on the door and asked us to go for a dinner, but we already have dinner. So he actually couldn't speak English, so he bring a translator, and then he said that then come tomorrow morning, and because we need to be at the embassy about 8 o'clock, so he said that come breakfast 7 o'clock. So he actually came after Fajr, 7 o'clock, and take us walking to his house.
Yeah.
Husband and wife, they couldn't speak English, but they serve us with the best breakfast ever, I guess.
Turkish breakfast. This is Turkish tea. In Turkish they call chai.
Wow.
And chai have a different two compartment. And the top one is a tea, chai. And it's a soup.
Wasa.
Tura. Tashakkur ederim.
Turkey was like one of the most hospitable countries we went through on our journey. I genuinely feel like every single country, people were so hospitable, and like they just kind of knew, like they just saw we're travelers and offered help. But in Turkey, we didn't go a day without someone offering to give food or like a place to stay. So that was really nice, and everyone was just really welcoming.
In terms of language, when people always ask how about the language, I can't speak English, and I say that almost every country that we passed through did not speak English. So the best language is always sign language, isn't it?
Yeah, sign language is a common thing. For example, fuel.
Yeah.
Want to feel fuel.
How much you want to put.
Unless we want to have a deep conversation, like in Turkey. At that time, I remember I used Google Translate.
Today we've been hosted by Muhammad Khair, and this is his son Muhammad Salim in Ankara, Turkey, on the day of 57. Because I don't know Turkey and he don't know Malay or English, we're using a Google Translate. What Mr. Muhammad Khair tried to say, he loved a Malaysian because he's a brother of Islam. And this morning he explained he used to drive Proton. He know Proton from Shah Alam. Brother, inshallah. And this is the beauty of Islam. No matter we live, where we are come from, our background as a Muslim, the kalimah la ilaha illallah, we are brother.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Positive thing in Turkey because we get a lot of support from a Malaysian embassy. Because I'm originally from one state in Malaysia and a similar state that ambassador come from. So his wife cook like a proper our home cook. That's in Ankara.
Puan Faridah ya. Ini dia Puan Faridah, isteri kepada attaché defense kita di Turki. Terima kasih banyak.
So we apply all the visa, the remaining country, another 3 countries, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and China is also from Turkey. In terms of diplomatic, the Malaysian embassy really helpful at that time, helping for us to apply visa.
Hari yang ke-53, tim Beirut to Malaysia dapat jemputan daripada duta kita di Ankara.
At one point, we managed to actually park our motorhome where all the truckers are. And then it's so funny because the good thing is where the truckers are, there's a petrol station as well. In that petrol station, they have a shower, you know, they have a little kitchen, they have the showers. That's the most important thing. So I'll be able to actually, you know, have a proper showers, doing lots of laundries over there.
Exactly, like when we park in the petrol station, in the service station. Normally, when we wake up in the morning, someone will
come and knock on the door and bring the breakfast to us.
Proper Mediterranean breakfast.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Hari ini hari yang ke-58 buat tim Beirut ke Malaysia. Bersama dengan hari 8 hari bulan September 2013. Hari Ahad. Hari yang kedua kami di Yaila Mall Camp. Yaila Mall Camp ni terletak di antara Ankara dan Provinsi Bolu, di penghujung Ankara.
Yeah, hospitality we couldn't beat. I think Turkish, because everywhere we stop we get invitation. Not only like a people. In the business, for example, when we do service, we change engine oil, oil filter, fuel filter at one of the Mercedes dealer in Ankara. But when we were there, they invite for the food. They provide us one room, give access to Wi-Fi, and provide lunch. Can you imagine? Because for the service we do like the whole day. I remember the ambassador said, "Oh, you sent to Mercedes dealer." He said, "You must be rich," because normally when we send car to the dealer, they cost us fortune. But when I calculate, they only charge the parts and not labor. So like they consider, because they said because we are musafir, we are travel far away. They said, okay, he will cover all the labor costs. And we just pay for the parts. That's in Ankara.
You don't need to take photo, you just need to look at them. We're passing the Europe without actually knowing a few other things. In terms of visa, in terms of how to get into Iran. Well, in a way that we don't actually know how we can continue the journey and finish it. So there's a lot of research, you know, ongoing during the journey. So we were in Istanbul for a week trying to get the visa done. So and Istanbul is a really busy city. And if we wanted to go do the visa, we have to carry kids together. We can't leave them, you know, at my cousin's place. So, which is at the end, we decided that, you know, we then should move to Ankara.
setiap bilik di hotel. 18 hari bulan September 2013 kami sebaik saja dapat visa pukul 9.40 pagi. Pukul 10 pagi kami terus bergegas ke konsulat Turkmenistan di Istanbul, dan alhamdulillah dia kata kami boleh dapat 8 hari transit visa. Jadi ketiga-tiga visa, ketiga-tiga negara. Sekarang kami berada di Museum Garam.
Tunjuk tangan ni. Terima kasih. Kosoi tangan, kosoi tangan.
Ini bahasa Malaysia, bukan sahaja di Nusantara, tapi bahasa Malaysia telah boleh dipertuturkan di Turki. Inilah dia Museum Garam Turki. Derinkuyu 28 km. Hari ini yang ke-70. Kami di Nevşehir. Nevşehir ni dalam Central Anatolia. Kami menghala semalam kami di Kapadokia, dan hari ini kami menghala ke Derinkuyu. Ke-70 buat tim Beirut to Malaysia. Kami sekarang berada di Derinkuyu, melawat bandar bawah tanah. Kami dimaklumkan bandar ini sedalam 8 tingkat di bawah tanah. Kita mula turun ke bawah, bandar bawah tanah.
They were able to trap attackers inside easily. That's why maybe during the dangerous people they were using underground shelters. So maybe first of all,
kalau di permukaan atas kita boleh menggunakan GPS dan pressure meter untuk menentukan ketinggian kita, gunakan akal yang Allah SWT bagi untuk mencipta berbagai-bagai benda. Bayangkan yang bukit-bukit ini adalah daripada debu-debu gunung berapi.
Yeah, underground case. That's in Derinkuyu.
So we were like a week in Ankara, so which is why some people asking why we did spend quite a long time in Turkey, because we need to do the visa and then the car, the vehicle services.
Because when we apply for the visa, they're not necessary we get on the same day.
Yeah,
Sometimes
we have to wait a few days.
After a week.
And the thing is, we can actually do a different route, and from Ankara we can actually take the north route. But I do have, some people that comment and message in the Facebook page where we had lots of followers and asking us that, why don't you try to visit these places, a few places? And these are the places that is in down south, but because quite an exciting places that we should have visited. So, which is why we extend quite a long time in Turkey, where we travel down south from Ankara. So we really go south, border Syria, border Iraq, where there's a lots of Islamic historical places that we be able to visit. Alhamdulillah.
Hari yang ke-70 kami dalam perjalanan ke Nida. Nida ni adalah di selatan Ankara. Kami menghala ke selatan, dan insyaAllah harap akan masuk ke Iran pada 1 hari bulan Oktober.
One of the mosques in Nida, where the masjid was built during Sultan Seljuk. So that's 1,000 years
Before
ago.
Ottoman, yeah.
The local people said, if you want to see something, we should pray Fajr there. Then just before sunrise, we need to stand by with our handycam, with the camera, and facing to the wall, to the main entrance of the masjid. So we wait there. And as soon as the sun rise, just came out from the horizon, and our camera show indicate this a human face in that the entrance of that masjid. We are waiting for sunrise from the other side of the mountain, which provide light to the entrance of Sultan Aladdin Mosque. Local people, they said that the face of daughter of Sultan Seljuk, that face only appear during, he said twice a day, during sunrise and sunset. Yeah, we just about to leave this area. We are heading to different place. We are heading to south of Turkey. Kami berhenti di sini, bermalam di sini. Dan ini keadaan, saya akan halakan kamera ni ke persekitaran petrol station ni.
Well, we've run into some trouble. One of our tires was just popped, and now we're in the process of fixing it. All of us has evacuated the vehicle. So yeah. So my dad is in the middle of fixing it, and we're gonna get it done. It might take quite a while until it's done. Take a look here.
Jamal, did you get the support you needed?
In terms of vehicle, probably not. I think that's at that time, because
Always worried about the vehicle.
1,000 parts in the vehicle, from the fuel system, from heating system. I don't have any other problem. My brain energy always thinking about all this vehicle thing.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Hari ini hari yang ke-75 buat tim By Road to Malaysia. Sekarang kami berada di Tasucu. Tasucu adalah sebuah pekan kecil yang terletak di selatan Turki, dikelilingi oleh Mediterranean Sea. Ini Mediterranean Sea yang terkenal dengan kecantikan dari segi pemandangan, cuaca, buah-buahan yang menjadi tempat percutian yang cukup diminati oleh warga Eropah.
Durağın orada cami var abi. Ondan önceki ışıklar.
We got an invitation by the president of Saadat Youth Flood, Erbakan.
Profesör Doktor Necmettin Erbakan.
Yeah, Professor Dr. Necmettin Erbakan.
Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. Ben ismim Mehmet Teker. Niğde'de yaşıyorum. Türkiye'liyim. Niğde'nin Saadet Partisi Gençlik Kolları İl Başkanıyım. Saadet Partisi olarak dünyaya göndermek istediğim mesaj, acilen bütün Müslüman devletlerinin birlik olmasına ihtiyaç vardır. Müslüman devletlerin mezhep ayrımcılığı yapmadan en kısa zamanda bir araya gelip birleşmeleri gerekmektedir. Bunu sağlayacak tek şey, İslam'ın içindeki Allah'a olan inancın gereği bütün Müslümanlar yeniden bir araya gelip tekrardan defalarca kurulmuş olan ama şu anda yaşayamadığımız halifelik sisteminin tekrardan dünyada hakim olması gerekmektedir. Bunun için de bütün İslam devletlerini ve bütün Müslüman halkları, insanları bu İslami birlikteliğe davet ediyorum.
What's the best tourist site you ever visited?
You know, I'd say Turkey again. It just has so much history. And
Where did you go? Which tourist site did you go?
Cappadocia?
yeah, Cappadocia was like
I remember we drove one part where you could see like the sunrise and all the balloons. That was beautiful.
Yeah, there was like hundreds of hot air balloons that come up every day at sunrise. So that was really nice. And it was like, the whole horizon was full of like these, I don't know what, I think they were made out of volcanic ash or something that had built up over the years, and then people would
like
build houses into them. And it just kind of looked like a fake model village, but it was like life-size, and there was like hotels and cafes in them.
It's like something you'd see in a movie.
Yeah, I feel like you can't get bored in Turkey. There's just so much to do.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Hari ini hari bersamaan dengan 19 hari bulan September 2013, hari yang ke-69 buat tim Beirut to Malaysia. Malam tadi kami bermalam di Aksari, di campsite Aksari. Satu malam tak ada orang lain, cuma kami saja yang ada di campsite.
It's starting now. Tengok tu. Look at that.
My camera. Guys,
Berhenti tak?
Umi, tengok, mari jalan.
Ya, okey.
Hari ini 19 hari bulan September 2013, kalau tidak silap sebutan dia. Ini keadaan bagaimana orang yang duduk di dalam batu-batu yang dipahat. Untuk cerita lanjut, kita boleh menyusur, menyelidik, menerusi website yang akan Central Cappadocia. Tamam. Ini keadaan di bahagian dalam. Rumah mereka. Ni kayu-kayu api dah disedia. Kayu-kayu api kecil, ranting-ranting ni untuk memulakan api. Mungkin tak nampak. Okey, saya ranting-ranting ni nak memulakan api untuk manas. Selepas ini suhu akan mencecah, akan jatuh menjunam sehingga negatif 20 degree C. Nampaknya orang di sini menggunakan apa yang ada untuk kediaman mereka. Bagaimana mereka menggunakan ini, tak tahu apa nak cakap, tapi dia daripada gunung berapi. Hari yang ke-101 hari. Pada ketika ini ada 3 orang daripada sebelah kanan kaca. Dari sebelah kanan siapa dia? Madi. Arifin, Pesan. Okey, kami seolah-olah boleh dikatakan seperti kuali. Kuali bagi pepatah mengatakan garam di laut, asam di darat, dalam kuali dia bertemu. Jadi mereka datang daripada Malaysia, kami datang daripada England, bertemu di Turki untuk makan tengah hari di Jerome, Turki, bersama dengan tim 1MERW. Satu pertemuan yang tak dijangka, tiba-tiba kami dapat bertemu di sini. Tapi bagi kami tim Beirut Malaysia, pertemuan ini kami harapkan pertemuan yang kami boleh belajar dari mereka. Sebab mereka telah travel 101 hari. Kami cuma travel 73 hari. Jadi banyak pengalaman ataupun apa yang mereka jumpa sepanjang perjalanan daripada Malaysia ke Turki. Sebab bagi kami di Eropah perjalanan mudah, campsite di mana-mana, servis di mana-mana. Tetapi selepas Turki, kami terpaksa hidupkan generator dan terpaksa mendaki bukit ada sehingga 5,000 meter, dan kami takut perjalanan ini merupakan cabaran buat kami. Jadi mudah-mudahan pertemuan ini kami dapat belajar daripada mereka, sehingga kita bertemu lagi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dia kata kita makan benda yang dibakar dalam pasu. Sekarang dia tunjuk. Oh, okay.
Testi kebab, Turkish name.
Okay.
Kita hari raya, hari raya kita punya menu apa? Raya hari ni probably dekat Tukman lah. Oh, Tukman. Kita makan di rumah, duduk main.
Salam hormat daripada kami, by road to Malaysia dan 1M ER 2013. Doakan perjalanan kami.
Jumpa brother kita Jamal Ulai yang sedang menaiki motorhome untuk balik ke Malaysia. Sangat bangga ada rakyat Malaysia yang bersemangat kendal.
Welcome to my places. My name is Yüksel. I'm living in Göreme. No Mufti this Dervish. This Tonya.
So the collection of 42 years artwork by Mr. Yüksel.
Yes.
Have a good time.
Yeah, and hope to see you again. Yeah, okay.
Me too.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, thanks for the information. Take care.
You are welcome.
Have a safe journey.